Welcome gamers and YouTubers alike, we are back with a new video, but this time it's not going to be our usual gaming video. Instead, it's the one video I wish I never had to make. So the situation that's about to unfold in the coming months on YouTube as a result of new policy changes is really bad. If you thought YouTube's recent badge verification fiasco was bad, just wait. This one is a whole lot worse, I promise. So, the situation unfolding has a lot to do with a recent legal fiasco between YouTube and the FTC, which I will explain more about here shortly. For starters, I want to ask you guys this question. Do you operate a kid-friendly channel on YouTube? The reason I ask is because if you do, well, guess what? You're screwed. Yep, you're done for. All those toy unboxing videos you see on YouTube today, they're about to get destroyed. Do you have a gaming channel on YouTube? Yep, guess what? You're getting screwed as well. That is if YouTube actually follows through with its recent threats to destroy just about anything that even remotely smells like it might be content that is geared towards kids. So here's what's going on. At present, YouTube is threatening to block personalized ads as well as shut off comment sections and notifications for any channels or content deemed to be geared towards kids. So they're basically going to say, oh, well, your gaming videos and your toy unboxing videos, if this is content that we decide that we think is geared towards children, we're going to make sure that none of your subscribers can communicate with you anymore. They will not be notified about your videos. No one will be able to engage with your content anymore. It's just ridiculous. And I'm also not referring to their kids app here, but rather the main YouTube platform itself. Being a longtime gaming channel ourselves here on the YouTube platform, we see these changes as being a direct threat to our very existence, and I'm sure many others feel the same way. And so YouTube's argument appears to be that there is too much potential for kids to view the regular YouTube platform as their reasoning behind turning off comments and notifications. In that case, I guess YouTube should just shut off the comments and notifications for every last channel on YouTube, given that any kid who views the regular YouTube platform can also view any video that's on it, just to know how hypocritical these new policies are. So what's going on? How did we get here? What is this situation between Google and the FTC? So I'm going to go ahead and give you a response from YouTube after the FTC settlement, but I'm going to talk more about the FTC in a minute. So let's go ahead and fast forward here to YouTube's blog. And, I also want you to take a look at these headlines from the media. You can see one here. YouTubers say kids' content changes could ruin careers. Here's another one. YouTube creators have begun shifting channels after FTC fine leaves futures in jeopardy. Here's another one. Google will pay $170 million for YouTube's child privacy violations. And that's what this all comes down to. Google was collecting data on children, and they were targeting children with ads and that sort of thing, which was they violated children's privacy laws. That's exactly what happened. They violated children's privacy laws. They got busted, and so their response is, okay, we're not going to target ads to children anymore. Or videos related to children. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. What the heck does that have to do with the regular YouTube platform? We're not talking about the kids app here. We're talking about regular gaming channels on YouTube doing fighting games and stuff like that. Okay, it just makes no sense. So let me go ahead and read off this blog post so you can get an idea of what this buffoonery is that they're trying to pull right now. So a blog post on the official YouTube blog with this headline, an update on kids data protection on YouTube states, quote, we are changing how we treat children's data on YouTube. Starting in about 4 months, we will treat data from anyone watching children's content on YouTube as coming from a child, regardless of the age of the user. This means that we will limit data collection and use on videos made for kids only to what is needed to support the operation of the service. We will also stop serving personalized ads in this content entirely, and some features will no longer be available on this type of content, like comments and notifications. In order to identify content made for kids, creators will be required to tell us when their content falls in this category. And we will also use machine learning to find videos that clearly target young audiences. For example, and this is where things get ugly. For example, those that have an emphasis on kids, characters, themes, toys, or games. Yeah, your Minecraft videos, those are those you're going to have all your comments sections shut off. All your notifications to your subscribers are going to be gone. And so the question is, what falls in line with being considered kid-themed content? I guess that depends on who you ask, as this is a very subjective question. Either way, these new policies are going to wipe out the family-friendly channels. And if YouTube decides, it'll also wipe gaming channels from the face of YouTube as well. As if YouTubers haven't been through enough already with the years-long adpocalypse taking hold, where YouTube demonetized content for even light profanity or things like mild violence. First, we were all told to create family-friendly content. Then we were told that's not going to work either. You know, here, YouTube has been telling us the last few years, create family-friendly content, create family-friendly content. And now it turns out that the profanity and violence-ridden content is going to be the only thing you can even make money from. So it just makes no logical sense. So at this point, I have to wonder what YouTube actually deems to be acceptable anymore. At the rate they keep enacting these atrocious policies, it's likely we'll get to the point where the only thing left on YouTube is Dr. Phil and cooking channels. First it was, no, that's too violent, too profane to monetize. Now even things like the Care Bears and the Transformers are out. My God, you can't even create a Smurfs video without it violating something. So there's more to all of this. You see, the blog post in question has to do with a recent legal settlement that I just mentioned a minute ago about between the FTC and Google over the child privacy violations. The thing is, the blog post makes it clear that YouTube is going after regular channels and not just those in the kids app. This means our entire channel could lose all of its comments, its notifications, having them all turned off entirely coming January, just because we make videos about games. What audience do you have left when no one is allowed to interact or comment on your videos, and when subscribers stop receiving those notifications? And here, YouTube has already stated that the YouTube platform itself is for adults. It is not for kids. Yet they're going to threaten millions of creators because they did something stupid and got caught with their pants down with the FTC. And so it gets even worse. For the videos that YouTube targets with these new policies, they will remove all personalized ads. Okay, so that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to remove targeted ads. It's just that they cannot target children specifically with ads. So a lot of people were freaking out in the media saying, hey, we're going to have all of our ads cut. That's not necessarily the case. You can still have targeted ads. Creators who lose those personalized ads, they will see their revenues drop somewhat. I don't think it would be that bad, but the really bad part is to have your audience cut off. That just doesn't make any sense. Every time we turn around, YouTube is doing something to chop off the hands and legs of its creators. Look, recently they did that thing with the badge verification crap. And now here we are. Look, they're threatening to destroy all of our channels at no fault of our own. And rather than take accountability for the fact that they screwed up, once again, Google's going to punish the creators. So many are probably wondering, when will these changes take effect? Like I said, the blog post states 4 months. So we're looking at sometime around January, maybe early February, it's going to come. And sorry about the phone in the background. So anyways, while I get the FTC's argument that Google violated the law by targeting children with ads, that has nothing to do with Google's decision to punish creators and has nothing to do even with the kids app at all. And so, Where did the FTC demand Google shut off comments and notifications to videos? Because that's not what they did. This is just more sociopathic fluff from YouTube's executives. What the FTC did demand was that YouTube label content that was geared towards kids. That's it. That's all they asked for. And like I said, YouTube made it clear YouTube is not a platform for children. And you know what? We can't help. Creators cannot help what parents allow their kids to interact with on the web. That's the parents' responsibility, not mine. It's definitely not Google's. I have no idea why the FTC would think it was. We cannot control what parents allow their kids to do. And Google's right. These kids should not be on the YouTube platform. They should be on the kids' app. But they're not. And so why you're going to come and punish us? We don't have anything to do with this. So anyways, I'm interested to hear what your thoughts are on the subject. Be sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date with our latest videos. Also be sure to go to all the YouTube accounts, the main YouTube accounts on Twitter, and be sure to voice your opinion. Share this article with them. Tell them this is totally unacceptable. Let them know, just like the badge verification, that this is bad news. This is not acceptable what they're trying to do. Again, the creators, our channels, our subscribers, our comment sections have nothing to do with the fact that Google screwed up and they were collecting data on children that they should not have been. It's nothing to do with us. So anyways, many thanks for watching. Be sure to share your comments, your thoughts below in the comments section. And many thanks for watching. And until next time, take care.